may we please have all the senior parents to the field? All the senior parents to the field at the 50-yard line, please. Can all the non-senior Chaparral players please line up on the bench at the 35-yard line? Once again, all non-senior Chaparral players please line up at the bench at the 35-yard line. Thank you. Parents of senior players to the field, the 50-yard line. Parents of senior players to the 50-yard line, stat. Two minutes to seniors. Last call for senior parents to the field. Last call. We're going to start in about 30 seconds. We'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's senior night, celebrating Chaparral Firebirds graduating seniors. First up, number 19 plays midfield, Paloma Benavides. Her favorite memory playing lacrosse, team sleepovers, and winning the Higley game this year. Paloma going to Northeastern University, majoring in neuroscience, walking around Mom Alicia, Dad Joseph, and Brother Julian. Welcome, Paloma. Congratulations, Paloma. Next, number 42 plays defense. Welcome, Claire Ellsworth. Claire's favorite memory is scoring as a defender in the South Point game off an assist from Devin in her junior year. Claire's been recruited to play lacrosse at Mount Mercy University in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and is going to major in data science. Walking Claire out, Mom Brandy, who we all know, Dad Tim, and Brother Sailor.
And I miss your face like hell. And I guess it's just as well. But I miss your face like hell.
Next, number 5. Plays midfield. Welcome, Ellie Goddess. Ellie's favorite memory, team sleepovers and after-game cheers. She will be attending San Diego State University. Walking Ellie out, Dad Brad, Mom Roxanne, Brother Danny. Congratulations, Ellie. Samuel Gay, plays middle, favorite memory, English class with our second family. Samuel will be attending Arizona State University, walking around, our parents, Eric and Rona. Number 27 plays defense. Please welcome Avery Maddox. Avery's going to go to Cal College and study architectural engineering. Walking Avery out, Natalie and Chris, her parents. Plays defense, number 8, Chloe Michelle. One of Chloe's favorite memories, team bonding sleepovers. She's either going to go to the University of Washington or University of Colorado Boulder and major in business. Walking Chloe out, Mother Dawn, Father Roy, Brother Trey. Plays defense. Where's number 9? Welcome Xana Quayle. Favorite memory? Getting free cupcakes after practice before the Pinnacle game last year. She'll be attending the University of Virginia and planning to study economy, law, or politics. Walking around, Father Tucker, Mother Ching Ching, and sisters Adelia and Priscilla. last senior wears number 16, plays attack. Please welcome Sarah Zucker. Sarah's favorite memory is setting the state record her sophomore year. It's my favorite college, to be determined, somewhere out of state. Being walked out by her mother Joanna and father, Coach Arnie. Collective round of applause for all of our seniors. We'd like to thank all the parents that helped put senior night together. It was a lot of work, always is. It's typically done by very few parents, so please thank your parents for helping.
Ray. How are you? Max's dad. You remember me?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, good. Where's your son?
He is in Providence.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Doug. Nice to meet you. Yeah, you're over here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's on, so.
How tall is he?
About 6'2". So, just seeing the fraternity. Last one for the West team for the fraternity. He's actually a coach and plays and stuff.
Good. That's good. All the time.
Welcome everybody to tonight's home game for Chaparral Firebird against Pinnacle Pioneers. First, let's introduce the visiting team, Pinnacle Pioneers. Number 2, Gretchen Yuski. Number 5, sorry, check that. Number 6, Savannah Souza. Number 10, Anna Leakey. Number 12, Kinsey Novak. Number 15, Madeline Hunt. Number 18, Evelyn Vogel. 19, Emma Lewis. 22, AJ Judson. 25, Taylor Conti. 26, Delaney McEwen. 27, Maddie Sievers. 29, Izzy Caputi. Number 50, Bryn Davis. 52, Naomi Rosen. 66, Lila Ravenscroft. 35, Tyler Solons. And goalies, number 3, Izzy Rendell. And Izzy Schemberg.
Oh, yeah.
And now for your Chaparral Fire. Number 1, Olivia Hunt. Number 6, Avery Askinson. Number 7, Delaney Cutter. Number 10, Adelia Quayle. Number 18, Emerson Lewis. Number 21, Reeve Whitten. Number 26, Sophia Chapman. Sorry. Number 43. Sorry, check that. She's bowling. Number 48, Sophia Winter. 49, Kyla Smith. 50, Smith Paplava. Sorry, number 15, Lexi Segaline. Sorry, Lex. And now for your seniors. Okay, goalie number 60, Sadie Struzik. And goalie number 43, Fallon Stansett. And now the seniors. For senior number 5, Ellie Goddess. Number 8, Chloe Michelle. Number 9, Santa Quayle. Number 16, Sarah Zucker. Number 19, Paloma Villanueva. Number 27, Avery Maddox. Number 30, Samuel Legay. Number 42, Claire Ellsworth. Chaparral's assistant coaches Tucker Quayle, Stuart Rakowski, and Courtney Preston. Now let's play ball.
Lacrosse fans, welcome to this presentation of Arizona Girls Lacrosse, brought to you by South Mountain Lacrosse. This is Chris Ross, and we've got a special one for you here tonight. We've got the top rivalry here in the Arizona Girls Lacrosse League, Girls Lacrosse Association. The Chaparral Firebirds hosting their last home game of the season against their rival, the Pinnacle Pioneers. These teams battling out for that number 2 seed to try to secure that home playoff berth. A lot of headlines tonight, but let's start with the fact that this is Chaparral's senior night. Celebrating several seniors that'll be graduating this season, so this is a big night for Chaparral.
Taking the night off?
Yeah.
Relaxing, watching the game like you guys do it.
We'll get to some of those other headlines, but to start off, Chaparral having to look for a last-minute goalie. Sadie Struzik, unfortunately, injuring her ankle just moments before this game started. And in the cage tonight is going to be normally wearing number 43, Fallon Sandstead. She'll be wearing number 60 tonight in the cage, filling in for Struzik over on the sideline with that ankle injury. Of course, these two teams known to get quite physical in these games. We've actually got a 3-man officiating crew out here tonight. Paloma Benavidez has the first draw win here for Chaparral. We'll take a look at the standings here towards halftime and talk playoff scenarios, but as it currently stands, Pinnacle's sitting in that number 2 seed, Chandler Huskies at number 3, and Chaparral, who actually had a win over the Huskies earlier this week, sitting in that number 4 seed. Chap currently at 4-3 on the season, Pinnacle at 4-2. So Chap's had one extra game to play. Sarah Zucker's going to get a free position shot against Izzy Rundle in the cage for Pinnacle. Sarah comes in, finds the bottom right corner of the net, and Sarah Zucker, one of the seniors here tonight, gets the first goal of the night for Chaparral. Of course, talking with Coach Jess Barton before the game, having the goalie injury is top of mind for her, and one of the strategies to mitigate that is to just stay strong on the attack and keep possession. So less than a minute in, Chaparral getting that free position off the foul. Reeve Witten able to come up with the draw control. 2 for 2 for Shap. Dumps it off to Benavidez. Working her way upfield. Over to Samuel Leger. Now Chaparral working from X. Seguin looks to drive in. Wisely pulls out. This Pinnacle defense adjusting quickly. Firebirds continue to work the ball around. There's a cut looking for the assist. Sarah Zucker. Zucker currently just 4 assists away from breaking her own league record. Recently hit over 100 in her career. So possession turns over to the Pioneers. Naomi Rosen. And Pinnacle in transition. A couple Firebirds in pursuit. pass inside to Brent Davis. Gets checked out. Xana Quayle fighting for this ground ball. Xana Quayle moving upfield. Another one of the seniors being celebrated here tonight for Chaparral. Great knockdown. Good recovery by Segaline. Over to Smith-Blava. So we get a yellow card. Going against Naomi Rosen. Going to set Shap with a player up opportunity here for 2 minutes, and Reeve Witten's going to come up to the 8 meter, get that first inside hash. Witten drives in, finds that top right corner. Chaparral up 2-0 off of 2 free positions. Smith-Blava coming up with the draw control for Chaparral. 3 for 3 so far. Samuel Leger finding some tough one-on-one defense from Pinnacle here. Great look in the middle. Great save by Rundle. Lexi Segaline had that doorstep opportunity. Another look to Sammy Leger and shot goal. There's assist number 1 from Sarah Zucker tonight.
Shot goal number 30, Sammy Leger. Assist number 16, Sarah Zucker.
Just under 5 minutes in, Chaparral so far 3 for 3 on the draw controls and 3 goals. And it looks like we've got an early entry, or possibly a false start. I didn't actually catch which one it was, but this gets awarded to Reeve Witten. Passes upfield, finds Sammy Leger again. Segaline looking for an escape. Sammy misses the pass. Reeve able to come in, get the ground ball. Reeve drives in, great save by Rundle. Pinnacle still looking to get to their attack in for the first time this evening. Transitions across and able to successfully clear over. Looking for Delaney McEwen. Had that shot in front of the cage. And that penalty's been released, so back to even strength as Naomi Rosen heads back into the game. Xana Quayle moving up on defense. And here's McEwen, leading scorer for Pinnacle. Chaparral D holding tight and forces the pass. Great knockdown. From Chaparral, that was Chloe Meschel getting that knockdown. Almost got the cause turnover. Naomi Rosen has a look to Bryn Davis. Bryn looking for the shot, has the triple team. Xana Quayle, oh, great look from Bryn Davis. Getting Pinnacle on the board tonight. Getting it over to Savannah Souza.
Goal Pinnacle.
Good job, Savannah!
Great look from Davis as she was escaping trouble there inside the 8. Comes around, finds Savannah Souza for that quick assist, shot and goal. Response Pinnacle needed here. Smith, Paplava, and Shap continuing to dominate at the center. Smith on the fast break, working around. So off the cross check. Smith gets the 8-meter. Rundle in perfect goalie position. Smith off the right foot of Rundle. Great save. Goalie's got to use everything they got. Getting a holding call. Against Evelyn Vogel, I believe, number 18.
Pinnacle goal by Suzanne Souza.
So Kyla Smith getting the free position. Pulls back, spin, tries to get the shot off. Pinnacle defense able to crash in and break that one up. And off the turnover, now Smith on the ride. Up to Savannah Souza. Smith Paplava right on her tails, but Souza able to get past that restraining line. Has a great pass upfield to Bryn Davis, returning the favor. So Davis to Souza now, Souza to Davis for a pair of goals for Pinnacle.
Bryn Davis.
Kyla Smith on the draw for Chaparral. Good battle for this possession. Naomi Rosen had it for the moment. And Pinnacle with their first draw control here this evening. So Gretchen Yuski gets a little bit of contact to the head and gets the foul. Yuski working around the double team. Passes off, and again the Chaparral defense really crashing in, trying to help out, make up for the loss of Struzik in the cage. Really going to be depending more than ever on their defenders to hold tight inside the 8 this evening. Another shot goal from Brent Davis, and we're tied up, 14:38 on the clock.
Number 50. Assist by number 26, Delaney McEwen.
Whitten with the draw control. Zucker working from her favorite position. Right behind goal line extended, she looks for the cutters. And prefers to get the assist over the goal herself. Not a selfish player. Definitely going to be hard to replace for the Chaparral team as she graduates and moves on. Fighting for that ground ball. Pinnacle gets the turnover, but we've got a tip pass. Xana Quayle getting in there. But Pinnacle able to transition this ball over and trying to get a shot before Chaparral defense can get settled. Brent Davis to Souza. Davis driving in, draws the foul, gets the free position shot. Davis shoots low. Errant shot just off the right side of the cage. Pinnacle backing it up. Some of the Chaparral fans not agreeing with that. Rosen, that feed just a little high. Reeve Whitten with the heads up. It play gets that interception. Whitten with the one-handed cradle, and that's the risk of those one-handed cradles, but fortunately Paloma Benavidez is able to help out there, quick look up to Zucker. Little give and go looking for Sagaline. Good idea, not quite able to fully execute there, but this ball sails out of bounds and stays Chaparral possession. Shot and goal for Chaparral. Emerson Lewis, unassisted, getting it done.
Goal number 18, Emerson Lewis.
Nice draw win here for Witten. Taking it all the way, doing it herself. Reeve Witten on the board. Her second of the evening. Still looking for control. Chloe Benavides batting the ball out with a nice scoop. And Benavides just didn't realize that ball was coming back her way from Sarah Zucker. And Hannah Quayle making a great play. Pinnacle player going down on her own accord. Zucker gets trail check, yard sale on Sarah Zucker. Gretchen Yuski now trying to work around Reeve Witten. Two of the faster players in the league here. One-on-one going down the field, up to Rosen. That's a great look to McEwen. Great defensive response. Delaney Cutter getting in there and breaking up what surely would have been a quick shot from Pinnacle. Souza with the free position, drives in, shot, save. Benavides gets the rebound. So Fallon Sandstead getting what's probably her first official save ever there. Delaney Cutter in trouble. Emerson Lewis coming in to help out. Pinnacle getting this ground ball. Naomi Rosen passing upfield, looking for an escape. And a little push in the back. Izzy Caputi here, number 29. Working down the sideline. She's got Samuel Legay on the ride. Reeve Witten looking for that check. Yeah, we got a whistle before the shot. So here's Naomi Rosen on the inside hash. Shot broken up. Caputi able to come up with it. Gretchen Yuski with a great look to Bryn Davis, and there's a hat trick for Bryn Davis tonight.
And the goal, number 50, Bryn Davis. Assist, Gretchen Yuski.
7:22 in this first half, and so far this game shaping up to be exactly what we expected between these two rival teams. Kyla Smith, Gretchen Yuski back on the draw. No, excuse me, Naomi Rosen was on the draw there, not Gretchen Yuski. Samuel Leger gets the draw win for Shap. Soccer looking for that give and go. It's what they tried earlier. I'm sure it's something they practice, just trying to make it work here. Of course, when the pressure's on, it's a little harder. Those plays can work beautifully, certainly pleasing for the audience, but also difficult for the defense to respond. I think obviously this Pinnacle team prepared well here, anticipating these assists from Zucker and really defending these cutters. We've got a timeout.
It's almost not even halftime yet.
Look for that pass upfield to Bryn Davis. So we may have had an off-ball foul, I'm not sure, but we do get a turnover here. Big pass upfield. Santa Quayle coming up with a big turnover here. Just runs into a wall of blue. Dumps it off to Cutter. Driving in, loses the ball. Fight for the ground ball behind the cage. Izzy Rundle, as that ball makes its way inside the goal circle, able to scoop it up, gets it over. Delaney Cutter coming up with a big play, getting that toss turnover, the pass intended for Bryn Davis. I've seen a few times now where Pinnacle's been looking for these big passes upfield, and Chaparral midfield and defenders have been looking for those balls and able to knock them down and get the turnover, at the very least, just slow down the Pinnacle transition. Yeah, I got a timeout here from Chaparral.
Chaparral fans, make sure you mark your calendars. Playoffs start the week of May 1st. State championship game, May 5th. Chaparral Banquet, May 7th, Great Wolf Lodge. The link is up on the website. And the All-Star game this year will be hosted by Chaparral in this very field, May the 12th.
Well, my daughter played with me. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Actually, we're going to see
And here we go, again, big game here tonight. Playoff positioning on the line. Higley currently controlling their own destiny. Again, we'll take a look here in just a few minutes at these playoff scenarios, but Higley's in control, looking to lock in that number 1 seed. Chaparral, Chandler, and Pinnacle kind of battling it out, and that number 2 seed still up for grabs. Of course, those top 2 seeds, they get to host those home playoff games. And obviously get that home field advantage. The home teams also get a little bit of choice in the day that they play. Most of those games look for them to be next Tuesday or Wednesday. Or sorry, 2 weeks from now. First week of May. In this Division 1, currently pretty neck and neck for the most part. Higley having a standout season, of course, but Chaparral able to take down that number 1 seed about a week and a half ago. They got all push in the back. Kind of surprised there was no call on that, but Smith Pavlova goes down. And Addison Judson, AJ, number 22 there, coming upfield. Emerson Lewis with a tough ride. But AJ able to transition over. Here's McEwen. Great look up to Bryn Davis. Little give and go. Gets broken up. Back to Caputi. Just a great matchup between these two teams. You see, even in the one-on-ones here, a lot of these 50-50 balls. Super close. Santa Quayle. Another one of those defenders is just going to be hard to replace here on this Chaparral team. Doing her job there. A great double team here. Pushing out, gets the ball out, but gets the foul. Bryn Davis looking for the shot, cuts inside, tries to switch left. And off this ground ball, Naomi Rosen able to beat Delaney Cutter. And there it is, shot and goal. Pinnacle. Now one coming from Emma Lewis.
Pinnacle goal, number 19, Emma Lewis.
Just over a minute on the clock in this first half. Local crowd here giving this PA announcer a hard time. Draws up. Yuski able to self-draw and get the win. And a green card there. Delay game. And we got a green and a yellow. Let's see what's going on here. So they're sending Paloma Benavides off. And after these fouls, these players have to at least make an attempt to go behind. The player with the ball is allowed to self-start, so they don't have to wait for the player to go behind. If they self-start before the player goes behind, then the play resumes. But when the official blows that whistle, if those players don't at least make an effort to move behind as they're required to do so, usually the officials will start with some verbal warnings, and if it continues on, then it'll progress into these green cards and green-yellow cards, as you saw there. McEwen looking for that feed. But turnover, players going down left and right. Bryn Davis, right place, right time, gets the ground ball coming through. And kind of looking like a pinball there. So quick scoreboard correction here. 22 seconds on the clock. Bryn Davis is going to have it here at the 12. Davis has that feed to Rosen. Shot and goal from Bryn Davis. Assist to Naomi Rosen for the goal. Pinnacle now on top, 6-5. That'll be Naomi's first goal tonight. What a game this is shaping up to be. This little change of strategy here for Firebirds. Witten back on the draw against Gretchen Yuski, and Reeve looking for that quick shot. Clock down to 5. Goes left-handed. Gets that shot. That was a great look for that shot, but Izzy Rundle able to get that stick down low on the left side and makes the save. All right, so as we head into halftime here, let's take a look at this playoff picture before we go to break. This is the official, unofficial playoff picture from South Mountain Lacrosse, not affiliated with the league. So any statements here are our own and not a reflection of the league. But let's take a look at this here. So Higley currently sitting in that number 1 seed at 7-1. They've got 2 games remaining against Chandler and Notre Dame. Higley could finish as high as 9-1 or as low as 7-3, but again, in control of their own destiny. They're absolutely in the playoffs, and with just one more win, they guarantee the number 1 seed because no team at that point could beat them in any tiebreaker scenario. So Higley in a great spot here. If you look at Pinnacle, currently sitting here at number 2 at 4-2, but Pinnacle, you'll notice there are still 4 games remaining, counting this game tonight against Chap. After that, they've got Notre Dame, Desert Vista, and Chandler. And they can finish as high as 8-2, so they could theoretically overtake Higley on record alone. But if they do end up in a head-to-head tie with Higley, they are going to lose that tiebreaker because Higley has won those matchups against Pinnacle both times this season. Pinnacle, though, does need at least one more win to guarantee a playoff spot here. And obviously with 4 games in front of them, plenty of opportunity for that. Moving on to Chandler, sitting there in that number 3 spot. 5-3 is the current record. 2 games remaining against Higley and Pinnacle. And no matter what, Chandler is definitely in. Even if they lose out those next 2 games, there's no way for them to drop lower than the 4 seed. So they do have a playoff berth clinched, and they can theoretically go as high as number 1. They'd actually have to beat Higley. Higley beat Chandler recently in a thrilling overtime match, 12-11. Higley got the win there. But if Chandler were to win out and beat Higley and Higley were to lose out, theoretically Chandler could end up in that number 1 seed. But no matter what, Chandler's definitely in the picture here. Where the final seeding is for Chandler depends on how these next couple of games go. If we move on over to Chaparral, Chaparral sitting here at number 4 currently, 3 games remaining, including this game we're playing right now, and really similar situation to Pinnacle. 1 additional win in any of these next few games, and Chaparral is guaranteed in the playoffs. But what position they take is up for determination depending on how they do. And let's not forget, the Chaparral team, the only team this season to put one in the win column here against that number 1 Higley team. So still very potent team that to be looking for here in the playoffs. Next, if we move on to Desert Vista, number 5. Desert Vista is still alive, but they need a lot of help here. They play both Pinnacle and Chap, the 2 teams we're watching tonight. And if DV can win out, and if either Pinnacle or Chap were to lose out, DV could actually slide into that number 4 spot and still get into the playoffs. But obviously, that's a long shot, and DV would need to certainly do great here against both these teams, which are both top-tier teams in these next 2 games, and have one of those teams lose the remainder of their games in order for DV to move in. And then, of course, Notre Dame on a rebuilding year, had a great year last year, won the state championship, but unfortunately lost a lot of those players at the end of the year that helped them get that championship and are currently in a rebuilding mode. And they are unfortunately eliminated from any potential playoff berth at this point. So, hopefully that is as clear as mud. In case you're wondering how the league rules work on the tiebreakers, we first look at the head-to-head results. And if teams are tied on head-to-head results, then we go to goal differentials. And most of these teams only play each other twice, so a head-to-head result would mean 1-1, and the goal differential then would be whichever team had the greater goal differential out of those 2 games. If you were still tied up after those 2, it gets a little more complicated, and you go into a very complex mathematical formula on strength of schedule, and if that's not enough to break the tie, then you just go to a good old-fashioned coin toss. probably not going to get there. More than likely, the head-to-head results and the goal differential will be more than you need for any potential ties here at the end of the season. So with that, hopefully that's helpful. If we look over on the D2 side, we don't have a graphic for that, but Xavier really looking great, 7-0 in the division, and has that #1 seed going into the playoffs locked in. Horizon Huskies right behind them at 2-2, and you've actually got the Sal Point team as well as the Cactus Shadows Falcons and the Corona del Sol Aztecs. Those three teams battling out for that 3 and 4 seed, and one of them will be out. And Sal Point, great season this year for them. Could be looking at potentially their first playoff berth here in that division too. So some exciting things happening on both sides of the divisions here. So with that, hopefully that explanation was as clear as mud, and if not, feel free to hop on that chat and ask questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Again, that's the official, unofficial playoff picture from South Mountain Lacrosse. We're going to take a little break here. We got 2 minutes left in this half, and we're going to come back for this exciting game between Chaparral and Pinnacle, so stay tuned. Welcome back to the second half. 25 minutes on the clock. I already mentioned several headlines for this game tonight, and again, the Chaparral goalie Sadie Struzik sitting out. We got Fallon Sandstead stepping in her place tonight. Something else interesting about this game, we've actually got a pair of sisters sitting on either side of the teams here. The Hunt sisters, their mom Tara Hunt, in the audience here tonight. But #1 on Chaparral, Olivia Hunt, and her younger sister Madeline Hunt, number 15 over on the Pinnacle side. So again, #1 for Chaparral, number 15 for Pinnacle. Sisters here finding themselves on opposite ends of the field tonight, just to add a little bit more drama to what's already a pretty exciting game. So Ellie Goddess fighting for that ball.
Good passes, ladies.
Ball turns over, going to feed it into the circle. Let Rundle clear it up to Naomi Rosen. Switches left. Tries to come up the sideline here. Has Emerson Lewis and Sammy Leger double teaming. Rosen able to get past the 30. Up to Bryn Davis, had a great feed inside to Savannah Souza. Shot and goal, Pinnacle.
Pinnacle. Savannah Souza. Assist. And Davis.
Again, this Souza Davis connection just been working all night for Pinnacle. So taking some time to set up the draw. And little early movement there. And they're going to award this to Reeve Witten. So they're going to say that early movement was by Pinnacle. Great ball movement up from Chaparral. Lexi Segaline looking for the shot. Tries to split through the defenders. And that's going to be a charge call. So that's going to turn the ball over to Pinnacle as she kind of tried to force her way through the defense there. You see Lexi move behind. And that pass just a little high and out of bounds. So lucky break for the Firebirds, getting the ball straight back here. It's on the boundary ball. It's a self-start. Xana Quayle getting it over to Witten. Witten coming through.
Good job, pass it around. Set it up.
Chaparral calls out a play. Zucker looking to do it herself. Shot off the left. Sarah gets her own rebound. Coming back in. Looking for that next attempt. Has Lexi Segaline. Great response from the Pinnacle defense.
Patience, ladies.
Again, Fallon Sandstead in the cage there. Really depending on these defenders to help her out. So Izzy Rundle able to get that. Big pass up into the center, ground ball. And trying to stay in bounds. Naomi Rosen fighting for this ground ball. Let's Izzy Rundle clear it out. Pinnacle moving upfield with ease. Unimpeded over to Gretchen Yuski. Now Caputi restarts from the top of the fan. Looking for that feed inside. Fallon gets the ball inside the goal circle. If you're hearing some popping sounds coming through your speakers, we got some fireworks going off at a neighboring field here. Paloma Benavidez Gets it up to Souza. Or excuse me, Zana. I think Reeve Witten may have lost her mouth guard there, and it's falling out again. That's a safety thing. I think the officials just figured out that's what's going on, so they're going to stop it. You cannot play without a mouth guard. That is a safety device to help these players prevent concussions. And of course, they can actually get sent off field. If you run with that mouth guard kind of hanging out, some of these players like to kind of pop it out as they're running. And for official notices that, they can actually card you for it and make you go off field. And I think that's probably what's happening here as Reeve Witten heads off field. And that's going to be a turnover, of course, so Pinnacle's going to get possession. I think that's a whistle start. So I don't think Witten's out for 2 minutes. I think she just has to step out and let a sub come in while she fixes that mouth guard. So it's not that Chaparral's playing player down here or anything like that. Here's Lexi Segeling, got that ISO opportunity, trying to work around her defender, gets the opportunity, loses the cradle right in front of the cage. Good recovery from the Firebirds. Samuel Leger now coming through, but Addison Judson playing some great one-on-one defense here. Segeling tries again, and some great dodges, but Lexi just loses the cradle again coming in. Gretchen Yuski with the ground ball. Great look from Paloma Benavidez, gets that interception. Oh, nice check. Nice check. Kenzie Novak, one of the top defenders for Pinnacle. I've been waiting for her to make her presence known in this game. Here's Addison Judson looking to beat 3 or 4 Chaparral players on the ground ball, but I think we've got an injury.
Yellow card!
I'm not sure she was trying to pass that all the way back to Izzy Rundle, but that's where the ball ended up. And now Pinnacle looking to transition down. Savannah Souza working through a few defenders. Finds Caputi. And ball's out of bounds. I think that's a pass, not a shot. So let's see who this gets awarded to. They're going to keep it with Pinnacle. Rosen has a look inside. No whistle. Gets checked out. Officials really letting this scrum go. Savannah Souza gets the check. Ball's down. Paloma Benavidez going to scoop it up. Great save by Izzy Rundle on the doorstep. I think that was Samuel Ajay getting that shot. Back and forth. I'm not sure how long it's been since we've had a goal, but it feels like it's been quite a while. These teams really just duking it out here. Back and forth. Kyla Smith with the ground ball this time. Sarah Zucker trying to get inside, gets a shot and goal.
Shot and goal, number 16, Sarah.
Go, ladies, keep it up.
15:40 to play here in this second half. Last home game of the season for Chaparral. High probability these teams face each other in the playoffs. And of course, these two teams over the last 10 years have met in the championship game many of times. And I think up until last year, for the prior, I believe 9 years, at least one of these teams was in the championship game, often both. Kyla Smith gets that assist from Sarah Zucker.
Chaparral goal number 49, Kyla Smith.
Oh, we're getting that assist from Samuel Agay. Oh, wait, no.
Correction. Assist, Sarah Zucker.
So it was Sarah. We are knotted up here, 7-7, 15:09 on the clock. I believe that's Sarah's second assist tonight, so 2 away now from breaking the league record, which, of course, she set herself just a couple of years ago.
All 3 members.
Timeout called by Pinnacle.
All right, looks like we've got a little smaller audience than usual tonight, but hey, consider yourselves lucky you're getting to see this great game that others are missing out on. Of course, we got a pretty big crowd here tonight, so I imagine a lot of fans have come in person. Beautiful evening here. I'd say it's probably about 80 degrees out, no wind, perfect lacrosse nighttime weather. But hey, feel free to hop on that chat and let us know which team you're cheering for. Or maybe which player. don't want to jinx anything, but we have had several of these matchups that are super tight going to overtime recently. And I'm just saying I would not be surprised if we ended up in another overtime game here tonight. So you might want to get a refill on those sodas. Throw another bag of popcorn in the microwave and buckle up. Pinnacle gets this draw control coming off of the timeout. Looking for that cut inside. Gets the shot off, but errant shot off the right side of the cage. Pinnacle showing a lot of patience. Has another look to Gretchen Yuski. Assist from Delaney McEwen.
Goal number 2, Gretchen Yuski. Assist, Delaney McEwen.
Looks like we had possibly another false start this one going against Firebirds, so awarded over to Yuski. Xana Quayle coming in to slow her down. Pass broken up inside the 8. Another scrum, push from behind. That's going to get called. So Chloe Meschel is going to go behind. Naomi Rosen restarts it for Pinnacle. Over to McEwen. She's got several defenders on her from Chaparral. Looks like we might be getting another card coming out. Let's see here. So it looks like that's going against Xana Quayle. So Pinnacle gets that man-up opportunity now for the next 2 minutes. Looking to Bryn Davis, fires one. McEwen to Davis.
Goal number 2, Bryn Davis. Assist, 26, Delaney McEwen.
like we've got the officials coming over to the table here. And I wonder if I saw the wrong number there. I thought it was Zanaquale. It looks like that might have been Paloma Benavidez that took that yellow card. This draws up. Still looking for control. Gretchen Yuski finally able to. Looks like we've got an injury there, so it's going to stop it here. So Sammy Leger looks. She's giving the officials a thumbs up. She's okay. That actually worked to Firebirds' advantage, able to get in front of the ball here, taking advantage of that free movement. Just Emma Lewis passing over to Caputis. So Emma has some fans watching online. Clock down to 12, and it's really going to become a game of possession soon. Just whichever team can minimize the turnovers. And that feed to Bryn Davis. Bryn was definitely covered, so I'm surprised at that pass. So Reeve Witten up to Cutter. Kinsey Novak making a play for the ball. Now Sarah Zucker in her favorite position. Going to be looking for the cutter. Looking for Sagaline in the middle. Chaparral comes up with the GB. So Legay tries to drive in, loses the ball, gets the foul. See Rundle having a little comment with the official there. Same with the shot. Rundle gets the save. You saw Izzy try to bat the ball inside the goal circle, but it went out. Of course, you see all the players trying to influence the official, point to the direction they want it to go. Sarah just continues to drive. Draws the whistle, gets the free position shot. Sarah comes around, goes low. Great read and save by Izzy Rundle. Gets it up to McEwen. Great check by Xana Quayle. Turns it right back over. Here's Delaney Cutter now passing upfield. Has Witten. Cutter not quite able to stay in bounds. The ball turns back over. Looking side to Naomi Rosen, gets a shot, left-handed shot and goal from Naomi Rosen. Pinnacle takes a 3-point lead late in the second.
Goal number 52, Naomi Rosen. Assist.
I think that says it all. These officials are sweating, these players are sweating. Quinn chases it down, has control. Put Kinsey Novak behind. There comes Sarah Zucker. She's got Samuel Leger on the quick stick. Beautiful play.
Firebirds goal number 30, Samuel Leger. Assist number 16.
Now third assist for Sarah Zucker tonight, so that's putting her just one away now from that league record. Still anyone's game. This one going over to Gretchen Yuski with Pinnacle. Savannah Souza Draws the whistle as she runs through a pair of Chaparral midfielders. Brent Davis coming in, gets checked. Delaney Cutter stopping that drive. Ball checked out of McEwen's stick. Bryn Davis chasing it down, gets the ground ball before it heads out of bounds. There's Caputi back at X. Good pressure from Quayle here. Time certainly favoring Pinnacle at the moment. As we come down to the final 5, shot from Davis. Great save by Fallon Samstead. I think she got a stick on that ball, just hitting the bottom left corner. Samuel Leger with the ground ball. We've got, looks like offsetting fouls, I believe. Looks like a warding call and something else. Usually that means it's going to go alternate possession, and alternate possession appears to be going with Pinnacle. Kenzie Novak getting it up to Izzy Caputi. Oh man, what a read by Xana Quayle. Gorgeous interception. Gets the turnover that Chaparral desperately needs, and they're in transition upfield. Samuel Leger right in front of the cage is Kyla Smith with a great shot and goal for Chaparral. 3:46 on the clock. It's a 1-point game. You see these players continuing to just try to dry their hands here for this draw. Gretchen Yuski, Kyla Smith back on draw. Reeve Witten scoops it up. Chaparral with possession, chance to tie it up. This Pinnacle defense gets settled quickly. Looking for that assist to Sammy. Got the ground ball. Samuel Leger able to get it. Now Zucker trying to work around Savannah Souza. Gets checked. Trying to draw that shooting space call. A couple players down. Whistle. Right about now is a good time to remind folks there's no shot clock at the high school level. And Pinnacle could just look to transition this ball, and if they can clear it over to their attacking third, just look to hold it for the next 2.5 minutes. This could have been an opportunity for Chaparral. And they still have it, 2:20. So clock stopped at 2:14. Some confusion here and the timeout. Sounds like there's not a timeout to be called. Clock down to 2 minutes. Delaney Cutter passing upfield. Ball checked. Emerson Lewis now. And Chaparral doing a great job moving this ball upfield, with Pinnacle doing everything they can. Samuel Ajay looking for the shot. What a save by Izzy Rundle. One of the best I've seen. Big save. Could be the game. Could be the game-saving save here. Naomi Rosen has no help. And here's Chaparral trying to get this ball back. Up to Novak. Big pass upfield. Gretchen Yuski with the grab. Santa Quayle had some great turnovers tonight.
1 minute.
It looks like we do have a timeout now. 1 minute on the clock. Pinnacle with possession. We'll just take this opportunity to remind you guys watching at home, we do appreciate you watching these live streams. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video, share the video with your friends and family. Help these student athletes get as much visibility as possible. And it helps our channel out as well. You can also head on over to southmountainlax.com and you can make a tax-deductible donation to our 501c3, and those funds will go into scholarships to help underserved athletes play this sport, cover equipment fees and team dues and travel expenses as well. So we certainly appreciate the donations, and they go to a great cause. So if you love this sport and would like to give back, we always welcome it.
Let's go Firebirds.
So we got 1 minute on the clock in this critical game. Bryn Davis with possession. She's got Delaney Cutter, Reeve Witten chasing her down. She's trying to hold the ball down to 47 seconds. And she must have stepped out of bounds, I believe. Ball turns over. Here's the opportunity Shap needs, but they got to move quick. Reeve Witten, they're going to have to pass upfield. They can't run.
30 seconds.
clock continues to run. When it's less than 2 minutes, this clock will not stop on fouls outside the critical scoring area. Down to 18 seconds. Emerson Lewis, 15. Chaparral looking for the shot, checked out, goes out of bounds, and this clock doesn't stop on going out of bounds. Let's see if they stop the clock here because that ball is too far to chase. And that's going to do it. Your winner tonight will be the Pinnacle Pioneers in a barn burner here at Chaparral High School. Pinnacle's going to advance to 5-2. Chaparral's going to sit at 4-4. So no change in positioning for the evening. Pinnacle will stay in that number 2 seed. Chap's going to stay in that number 4 seed. And if they stay in that seed, they'll actually, well, they won't face each other in the playoffs. The number 1 seed will play the number 4. So if things were to stay as is, Higley would be hosting Chaparral. And Pinnacle would be hosting Chandler. Of course, a lot can change. As we went through at halftime, and hey, if you missed that at halftime, feel free to watch the video back where we looked at the playoff scenarios at halftime. But these two teams, as mentioned, very likely to face each other again, and quite possibly even in that championship game, depending on what happens in the playoffs. What a game. Big shout out to Fallon Sandstead stepping in for Sadie Struzik. Unfortunately getting that ankle injury just moments before this game was going to start. Hopefully Struzik able to recover quickly and be in fighting shape before these playoffs start in a couple of weeks. So that's going to do it for us this evening. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, Saturday actually, to watch this Pinnacle game take on Notre Dame Prep Saints over at Pinnacle High School. So if you're interested in a little Saturday lacrosse action, be sure to tune in tomorrow. And after that, we will quite likely be back for the playoffs, but that's all to be determined. So with that, thanks again for tuning in. This is Chris Ross with South Mountain Lacrosse. It's been a great evening, and we'll catch you in the next one.